Hello to everybody. Hello. We are going to start today, but before we start, I want to know, how was your holiday, guys? How was your Tuesday? Did you rest? Did you, I don't know,
study?
Go out, study? Rest? Good. Pretty good. Nobody wants to talk to me.
Reset.
Yep.
Studied a lot. What did you study, Diane?
French. Wow. Was very good because I was coming back and traveling. I was in Bahia. Oh, nice. Very great. Okay. Someone did something different besides studying or traveling, like sleeping, or I don't know.
Having fun?
Having fun? Yeah, why not? No, teacher. It's Friday after holiday. I don't want to talk to you. Porto Seguro, Prado, Alcobaça. What place is that? I don't know this place. Let's see. Okay, very good. Nice. Guys, today we are going to start our 5th topic, okay? And the topic is about cleaner energy sources, okay? So we are going to discuss a little bit about different sources of energy that we can, let's say, start using, or that probably is going to be developed in the future or something like that, okay, related to this. So to start, people, we are going to play Kahoot. I think that you guys are already like, oh my gosh, Kahoot again. But guys, Kahoot is the best tool for us that are having, you know, like online classes, remote classes. It helps a lot. So we are going to use it because it's very good. Let me just open here because, let's see. I'm going to open in here because it's better. Same way, guys. Go to Kahoot.it here. Use the pin. And let's play. We are going to talk about renewable and non-renewable energy on this game. Every time that I see Marceli's name, I think of my sister. I say like, what is my sister doing here? Oh, she's not.
Yeah.
Really? I've
Yes.
never met a Marceli.
I have my sister, my younger sister is called Marceli with double L. Only difference. So every time that I see your name. What?
I've only met Marcela.
Oh, yeah, it's very common. Marcela is very common, but Marceli is pretty difficult to have. And every time that I see your name, I say like, what is she doing here? Ah, no, it's not my sister. I get confused. Oh my gosh, let's see. You guys are 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Okay, Sinara has a best friend called Marcel Lee with Y. More different than that. Someone else is going to come to join us. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds. Because I'm using my cell phone. Okay, Kesha, yes, probably you're going to have some problems, but I hope you can play with us. But don't worry if you cannot play, okay? Feel free like to watch or to answer in your mind, okay? Don't worry. Let's start, guys. I'm going to start a game because we cannot be like stuck here waiting so much. Let's play. So, renewable and non-renewable energy. What type of energy is generated from natural processed? Let's see. Everything that is natural, what do you call? Let's see, renewable, guys, very good. Everything that is natural processed or naturally processed, we call renewable. Very good. Which is not an example of renewable energy? Let's take a look on that. Solar, hydropower, natural gas, and wind. Which one of them is not an example of renewable energy? Natural gas, very good. It's not renewable. We have to have, you know, like petroleum first to have the natural gas. So if we don't have petroleum, we don't have the natural gas. Very good. What type of energy comes from sources that will run out? That will finish, will end, be over. Non-renewable, very good. Mechanical, no. Mechanical, I would say that is another type of energy. So when we study physics and gravitational, no, doesn't make sense. They are not going to run out. We are always having something that is generating mechanical energy or gravitational energy. So most renewable energy sources are what? Think about it. Most of them are what? Yep, very good. Fossil fuel, very good. Next. Which is not an example of a non-renewable energy? Okay, geothermal heat, very good. The geothermal heat is something that is renewable. We always have it. We are going to discuss about this as well today. What type of energy harness heat and light from the sun?
What is harness?
Is that, let's say, uses or that produces energy from the heat and the light from the sun? Solar, very good. Solar. Guys, we are going to discuss about all different types of energies, but let's take a look on that. Do you guys know what is this one, the tidal energy?
No.
No? This
No.
one, people, is the one that is related to the ocean, okay? The movements of the waves or the strength that the waves come to Earth, you know, this kind of things. They are called tidal energy. Okay, so it's related to the ocean, not to the sun. All right?
Okay.
What is not an disadvantage of solar energy? Let's see, generates air pollution. Yes, that's true, guys. It's not a disadvantage because the solar energy doesn't have any type of pollution in the air, okay? There are other types of pollutions, and we are going to talk about this later as well. But air pollution, no, we don't have it. Very good. Why has there been tremendous growth in the global solar industry? Why the global solar industry is, you know, like growing a lot? Rapidly falling prices, very good. Not here in Brazil, okay? We can have a discussion about it because here in Brazil is something that is very expensive for us to buy, but in the rest of the world is becoming very cheap. You know, in the United States is already, let's say, almost the same price of the electricity because they use thermoelectrics, so not here in Brazil, okay? But the prices are falling very fast nowadays. What type of electricity is derived from flowing water? From water that is flowing. Hydropower, very good. The one that we use here in Brazil, like to generate electricity for the whole country. Nowadays we are having some, we are struggling a little bit, but yeah. What is the most common type of hydroelectric power plants? Let's see if you know. We have diversion, runoff river, impoundment, that is dam, you know, uma represa. Pumped storage, and none of the following, nenhuma delas. Very good, very good. Represas, right? Dam or impoundment. We use it a lot. I think it's the most common around the world, in Brazil as well. What is a disadvantage of using hydropower? Mm. Disrupting wildlife. Very good. Generate waste. No. We don't have any type of waste related to hydropower energy, but we disrupt the wildlife. So for example, a river, we are going to disrupt every type of life that is there. Fish, tiny reptiles, and this type of things. What type of energy source contains stored energy of plants? Coal. If you said petroleum, yeah, as well, but the most used, let's say, the source that is the petroleum is made of most of the times is about dead bodies of animals, but coal usually is made of plants. Obviously, we have the mineral, okay, the mineral coal, but usually we use the ones that come from plants, the ones that you use to make barbecue, you know, that ones is the same that they use in thermoelectrics. What is not a problem of coal? Thinking about coal, what is not a problem? Very good for you that said that it's too expensive. It's not. As I said, you can take plants for it. So if you see, it's something that is very easy to obtain. So it's not very expensive, okay? The others is all true. Water pollution, air pollution threatens the public health. So people have some breathing problems and stuff like that. Let's see, we are almost over. What is the mixture of hydrocarbons that exist as a liquid underground? Take a look on the picture. These machines are used to extract which type of energy or mixture of hydrocarbons? Very good. Petroleum. Petroleum is a mixture or a mix of hydrocarbons that is underground, okay? Billions and billions of years there. What is the most visible source of petroleum pollution? The most visible, the one that you can see. Oil spills, very good. When there are a lot of oil in the ocean, for example, it's very visible. You can see it. And, you know, like threatens a lot of lives in the ocean. Let's see. Yes. Very good. Let's come here. Nice. So, as you guys could see, we are going to talk about a lot of things related to renewable and non-renewable energies, okay? So, the first thing that we are going to do today is a type of a discussion, okay? I want you to think about why might we want to replace fossil fuels with renewable energy sources to power our cities? Why, people, we want to change the fossil fuels for renewable energy? What is the point of doing this? You know, like replacing them, replacing
Because
the
renewable energy is more sustainable.
Very good. It's more sustainable. What else, people? What are the other reasons to do this replacement? You can say in the chat if you want as well. Feel free. Because produces a lot of pollution. Yeah, that's true. Why else? What are the other reasons?
Cheaper.
Let's all participate. Cheaper. Yes, it's cheaper. Some of them, not all, but some of them. Why else? Let's see. More reasons. Thinking about your city, the place that you live. Why would be a good idea to replace the fossil fuels and start using renewable energy?
Even though it could be a little more expensive in a long time period, we will ensure that the planet is habitable in the future.
Ah, pretty good, pretty good. Nice.
Because it's not limited, we can produce how much, as much as we want.
Okay, as much as we want. Very good. Pretty good. That's true, guys. Everything that you guys said, you know, like to have cleaner air, to be more sustainable, to be able to, in a long term, you know, like in a long term, we have a better planet to live. And because we can have this, let's say, as much as we want. So this is all true. And what are some of the clean energy sources we can implement in our country? Think about it.
Wind energy.
Wind energy, pretty good. Awesome. What else? Remember, we have to think about every, let's say, information that we have. For example, solar energy is a good one. Someone is going to say it. See, I was right. Guilherme said solar energy. That's true. Why? Because Brazil is a country that most of the time of the year we have sun, you know, a lot of sun. What else? Wind energy, solar energy. What else can we implement in Brazil? That could be very awesome to replace the fossil fuels.
Like
Yeah,
Gary said,
nowadays it's very expensive.
Only it becomes cheaper.
Yep, that's true. Nowadays it's pretty expensive. It's not something that is a good idea, let's say, because not everybody is going to be able to implement in their houses, in the industries.
Yeah.
Very good.
Guys, what's that energy that you can produce in farms, in places like that?
This is my favorite one. I'm waiting to see if someone knows the name of this one that we can have, like, for example, in farms. The cow produces and we can take it to generate energy. It has a very special name. We can use sugar cane as well to have it after we take the alcohol from it. We can take it. Biomass, very good, Marcel. Biomass. This is my favorite one. I'm going to explain why. Because it's something that we are going to use everything that is waste, you know? So everything that is going to, let's say, go to the garbage, you know, is going to go to the trash can, we can use it. Everything to produce energy. It's pretty good. Any other sources, people? The scenario, what we call eolic in Brazil, is actually wind energy, okay? Very good, a wind energy. The energy produced by waves or the sea, I forgot the name, the tidal energy. Yes, thank you, teacher Rafael. Tidal energy, that comes from the ocean. Very good, pretty good, people. Everything that you said is true. Let's see, I brought here, guys, some of the most important sources of renewable and non-renewable energy, okay? First of all, we have solar energy in the side of renewable, because, you know, the sun is always there for you. Biomass energy, as I was saying now. Wind energy, you guys said about it. Geothermal energy, we are going to discuss about it. This is not quite possible in Brazil because we don't have volcanoes to take energy from, but some places like Hawaii, or there are another island that is having, I forgot the name. I forgot. But we can take energy from the, you know, the gases and the heat that comes from the volcano. Hydropower energy is the one that is very used in Brazil, in China, and other countries also use it. So we call the side of renewable energies, we call the fuel of life, because everything that is like around us, giving us life, right? The non-renewable energy is the ones that we use nowadays. Fossil fuel oil, like petroleum, coal, nuclear energy, and natural gas. These are the sides of non-renewable energies, okay? Pretty good. What are the benefits and the drawbacks of different renewable energy technologies? This, guys, is going to be an activity that we are going to do now. So, everybody understood the question? Like benefits and drawbacks, did you understand? Benefits and drawbacks, okay? So, what is the meaning of drawbacks? Take a look on teacher here. Take a look on my camera. You know, benefits, something good. Drawbacks is something bad. So something bad about renewable energy technologies, because there is not only positive aspects, people, about renewable energy technologies. We have to talk about the drawbacks as well. There are some negative sides that we have to talk as well, okay? So as we have, teacher, it's you that have to create the breakout rooms. I always forget.
Okay. All right.
Can you divide them, please?
2 groups.
Yeah, please. So guys, I'm going to ask you, which source do you want to work with? It's going to be one for both groups. Let's see. Let me come back here. Which one do you want? Solar energy, biomass, wind, geothermal, or hydropower energy? Let's vote. Who wants solar energy? Raise your hand. Or say, me, I don't know. I don't care how you're going to say it. But who votes for solar energy? The ones that has more votes is the one that we are going to work with.
3 votes.
Solar energy.
3
Okay.
votes solar energy.
All right. Diane said in the chat as well. So 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 4. Teacher, keep this number in your mind, please.
Okay.
What about biomass energy, guys? Raise your hand if you want to work with that. Remember that the one that has more votes is the one that we are going to discuss. Everybody is going to talk about the same topic. Biomass, someone? No? You don't like
Apparently not.
biomass?
I think they don't
Okay.
want to discuss about your favorite one.
Dang it. Just because I love it. That's no problem, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, it's kind of disgusting to talk about it, so I will understand you. Wind energy. Raise your hand if you want to talk about wind energy.
1.
1? Someone else? Someone else? No?
2.
2? Ah, good. 2. Guys, aqueles que não votarem, vou falar em português porque isso vai me devidar. Aqueles que não votarem vão trabalhar com o que vier, tá? Só para vocês saberem mesmo. Geothermal Energy, raise your hand. Nobody? Okay. Hydropower Energy, raise your hand. No? Let's work with solar energy then. Let's see. Teacher, you're going to create a group that is going to be the benefits, and the other that is going to be the drawbacks, okay?
Okay.
So guys, your voice sounds so different in Portuguese. Yes, usually it's common to have this different sound because we have to make different tones for each language. It's very interesting. In Spanish, sounds funny as well. So let's see. The group that is going to have the benefits about solar energy, guys, I want you to search and discuss about some of the benefits because you're going to bring to the class. Remember, only you, your group, is going to be working with the benefits. So for example, I don't know the benefits. Teacher Rafael doesn't know the benefits. So we want you to share. And the drawbacks, the same. We don't know the drawbacks. So I want you guys to, let's say, present to us. Say what you guys searched and understood and whatever. All right?
How many benefits and how many drawbacks?
As many as you guys can find, okay?
Marina, how long is gonna last?
Let's see, what time is it? You can make it last 10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes is enough.
All right.
Okay, guys, so
10 minutes.
as many as you guys can find in 10 minutes, and don't forget that you have to present. So, teacher, please open the classrooms.
Okay.
Thank you. The group that was talking about benefits. Please, guys, share with us what benefits have you found?
Can I say it? Do you want to say it, Igor? I'm gonna say it then.
Okay.
First, it reduces air pollution.
Mm-hmm.
It reduces water usage.
Okay.
It reduces the dependence on non-renewable energy sources. It improves humanity's health in the long run. It helps fight climate change, and it reduces the price of energy bill.
Nice. Pretty good. Awesome. Drawbacks. What is the group about drawbacks? Tell me, guys, what are some bad aspects about solar energy?
Well, it's expensive and then it's not accessible for everyone. It doesn't work at night and it depends on the weather. So in the raining period, it wouldn't be 100% efficient.
Okay.
And it can take a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some toxic materials as well in the manufacturing process of solar energy. And Cassia has sent us the question that we don't really know how to answer about what will happen with the damaged plaques or parts of the solar panels after their damage or something like that. They will be recycled or they will be just left to be polluting as it used to be. I don't know.
Okay. All right. This part that you said, Diane, about some waste that is going to be polluting our planet same way is something that is totally true that people usually don't think about. We can generate a lot of solar energy, right? A lot of electricity with that. But there's a moment that the panel, the solar panel is not going to be working anymore and you have to change it. What you are going to do with that panel? Nowadays, people don't know what to do. It's just waste. I hope that in the future we can use, like reuse them. I hope that is going to happen. But so far, nothing changed. We just, let's say, throw it away. Guys, thanks for sharing the benefits and drawbacks on that. And to start finishing our discussion for today, I just want someone, please, can read this quote for me from Thomas Edison. Who can read for me?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I'd put money on the sun and the solar energy. What a source of power. I hope we don't have to wait until oil and coal run out before we tackle that. Thomas Edison, American inventor.
Thank you, Guilherme. Very good. So guys, tell me your thoughts on that. What is the thing that comes to your mind when you read such a very strong, let's say, opinion from Thomas Edison? What do you think? What do you understand? What he wanted to say?
I think he's a very businessman and very smart. For example, we can compare Thomas Edison with Elon Musk, for example.
Oh yeah, very good. Good comparison. I liked it. Someone else wants to share?
In parts, I agree with him because for most people, solar energy is the next option. But since we have this class and we realize that there are a lot of other options, I think he would have to study a little bit more and maybe there are a better option, not so expensive and more accessible, when he can, I don't know, have some interest in to invest in.
Thanks, Diane. That's true. So far, everything is about solar energy nowadays. But there are other sources, sometimes they're cleaner than solar energy, that we have to study to see if it's possible to implement, right? Liked your idea. Let's see. I think he got a primary idea without the knowledge to aprimorate that. Yeah, probably. Because, like Thomas Edison was, he lived very long time ago. So probably he had just the idea we could use the sun to generate electricity, but he didn't know how to do it yet. Great, someone else wants to share? I want more comments, people, come on. Can be if you agree or if you disagree. What do you have understood? Any type of comment is welcome. He was the best friend of Nikola Tesla. Could be, but I think they lived in different moments of history. But very intelligent person as well, Nikola Tesla. No any other comments, people? Teacher Rafael, do you want to say something, comment something?
Actually, I like the comment I think Guilherme said about Elon Musk. I believe, actually, I'm gonna talk a little bit about that because I think all these visionary people we have nowadays, they are only there because they were inspired by one who has been inspired by, of course, at some point, Thomas Edison. And it reflects in an interesting way, because if we if we study about some inventors, people who have invented things like in this current century, we can find out that many they were inspired by exactly those guys who were inspired by other guys and developed things like science fiction. And through fiction, they got their minds working on things that we have nowadays in many different fields. So it's a kind of a crazy concept.
Yeah, I like your comment. That's true. Because, for example, Thomas Edison was inspired by Leonardo da Vinci to create some of the most interesting inventions. For example, not just the light bulb, but the printing press, for example. He was the precursor of the printing press that Johannes Gutenberg took the idea later. So you can imagine all of these people nowadays that are creating things, for example, let's use the example of Elon Musk. He was the idea of creating, for example, the first electric or let's say, not electronic, but electric car is something that nowadays is blowing everybody's mind, because it's something that appeared in movies, but we thought that this type of energy that we use to drive cars and stuff, were very far away. Nowadays, we can have it, not now, not we in Brazil, we cannot have it because it's too expensive. But a lot of people around the world already have it, and they are changing the idea, having hybrid cars and changing this idea of only, for example, gasoline and only cars that are very, whatever. Thanks, guys, for the comments. Was awesome. Nice, people. So next week, our meeting is on Tuesday, okay? Don't forget that we are going to have our meeting on Tuesday. The last meeting that is going to be with teacher Rafael. He's already very excited to plan the class. He told me some of the plans. It's going to be very good, so don't miss the class, okay? It's the last one, guys. Don't miss it. And please, don't forget to fill in the attendance list that is in the chat already. And guys, the classroom, please take a look on the classroom. There are a lot of activities there that you guys have to do. And the one for today is already programmed, probably is going to appear there in 1 hour. So please do your tasks, your homeworks, okay? To be able to get your certificate at the end of the course. All right, good weekend for everybody. Good night for you. Good classes. I know that some of you are going to have classes now, so good classes for you. See you guys next Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.